I'm just glad that you are down the hill. You're a good skier. You're a great skier. Marco is back.
How are you?
We haven't seen you in so long.
I know.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
And you've got a special treat for us today.
I do.
Calzones?
Calzones. And we're going to bring the kids into the kitchen. Seeing that it's a day off and the kids are home from school, we can bring your kids in the kitchen, absolutely.
That's a great thing to do. What are some of the things that folks have to get together for this?
Well, you have to get some dough. I mean, whether you want to make it, you want to be adventurous, just go online, look up an easy recipe, or just go to, a grocery store and pick up some frozen dough balls or a bakery. Right,
and then, or even if you go to the supermarket, they have it these days. You just let it warm up?
Yeah, you let it proof, let it defrost, let it proof a little bit, and then we're going to cut it and we're going to spread it out on a pan.
Okay.
We'll make a nice thin crust. We're going to fill it with whatever you want to fill it with, and we're going to bake it. It's really simple.
What are we filling it with today?
Today we're going to fill it with mozzarella, maybe some olives. We'll throw some pepperoni in there. You always have to have ricotta. Makes a nice hearty filling. And we got some roasted peppers. We're going to top it with some sesame seeds.
What do you think is the key to a calzone? Because I've tried to make them before, and they leak. What am I doing wrong?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I made one the other day and it leaked too, so I don't really know. We're going to have to figure that out as we go along.
It's just, and...
You know what, it's basically how thin you make it, and if you really pull it. If you pull it too much, it's going to tear the dough. So that's basically really all it is. Okay, excellent. And your little ones are coming in, your two daughters are coming in? My little ones are on their way, yes they are.
And they're going to help us make it?
They are.
Thank goodness we have some professionals in here.
I know, about time, isn't it?
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Happy New Year. We're going to head now to our web producer, Emily Lenahan. True star has entered the kitchen. We have Maria, who is Chef Marco's daughter, 10 years old, and she's going to help us make calzones today. You like calzones?
Yeah.
You made them with your dad?
Yeah.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dad, take it away. What are we going to do?
I usually bring bookends, but one of them got sick. So
I know.
Yeah.
It's 'tis the season.
She's here, but maybe we can...
We'll coach her out.
Give her some orange juice or something
Coax her
like
out
that.
here.
So, this is a nice, easy dish for a day like today when it's chilly out, the kids are home, you're looking for something to do. Really simple. Just, are we starting now? You want to start making it, or you want to prep it?
Let's prep it. Let's start with
what you want to do is you want to, get a nice pizza tray or cookie sheet. You want to put some Crisco on it. And you asked me earlier, how do I prevent it from tearing?
Right.
One of the tricks, put a little Crisco on your hands.
Before you start rolling it out?
Before you start rolling it out.
Okay.
So when you start playing with the dough, your hands aren't going to stick to it.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to, just take a... you know how I measure everything, too.
Right.
A small piece of dough like this, it's kind of, if you look at it, once you spread it out, it's going to spread out to the size of the pan.
If you were to buy, just the ones at the market, the supermarket,
right.
How many would that make? How big should you have?
You could probably get 4, maybe 6, depending on how big you make them.
Okay.
So we're going to make them, if you look at this, half of this is going to be a calzone.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how you're going to determine the size of it.
And how thick is it? It's not, it's like a
really
quarter
thin.
of an inch? Yeah, it's very thin. Okay.
So we're going to fill it. You want it to bake. And the sign of a good calzone is when it tears. So I'm going to go back to that because I'm not going to fail. I'm going to make sure it's a good calzone. But we're going to fill it with some nice ricotta cheese, some pepperoni for a little bit of spice. But if the kids don't like that stuff, throw some chicken in there or some shrimp or...
Something that they like.
Exactly. Some spinach, some mushrooms, whatever you want to put in there.
Are these your favorite items, like the pepperoni and the... Me too. I love the olives.
I know. I had to block them off. You guys
I'm going to start popping them like a vitamin.
Exactly, yeah. So we want to fill these calzones.
When we come back, we're going to start to make them, right? We're going to try to get your sister out here, too. All right, Laura, back to you.
The kitchen and check with Chef Marco and Victoria. How's it going over there?
Well, my stomach is growling. Did you hear it, Maria? Did you hear my stomach? You can be honest. Actually, no, let's not be honest this morning. We are making calzones this morning, and we have the dough all set. And now what do we do? We
have the dough spread. Now, Maria's going to start filling it with a little bit of ricotta cheese.
Okay.
And I'm going to start spreading one over here.
So you just don't have to mix the ricotta with anything, like an egg or something, to make it more mushy?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't like mushy.
Okay, good.
Mushy's not a good thing.
Maybe that's what rips my calzone.
Exactly. So we got a little bit of firmness on there. And the flavor from the mozzarella melting and the peppers and the pepperoni, that's going to season up your cheese, too. If you want to, go take a couple steps ahead, put a little more cheese in there, honey. That's fine.
Let's not be stingy with the cheese.
Don't be stingy with the cheese.
This one's mine.
Yeah, right. So Victoria likes the cheese. So here's a little trick when you're doing your grease on your tray. Just take a little paper towel. Spread it around. Make sure you get the whole pan. Get inside.
Because you don't want it to stick.
Don't want it to stick. Don't be scared to use the Crisco. It's not a big deal. It's just gonna keep it from sticking to the pan. And again, a little trick. Put it on your hands.
As you're rolling it out.
And then you want to push it down with the ball of your hand. This part.
Okay.
Okay. Spread it out nice and thin and even, and you want to keep turning it. One hand is going to guide it.
What if you only have like a cookie sheet? One of those big square
ones? Oh, that's fine. Then you just go square.
Okay.
You know, you could do that. I thought you were going to ask me, what if you only had one hand?
Oh my God. That's going to be my next question.
Yeah, right? That was your next question. Sorry about that. So we got the cheese down, and Maria likes the mozzarella, so we're going to put some mozzarella on there.
We'll share this one.
And, you know, here's the
Like
spice. We're going to
pepperoni, too?
top it with some pepperoni. You got to steal pepperoni.
For me.
So now,
too. Make sure it's good. I always say that. Make sure nobody poisoned it. I got to try it.
exactly. So now we're going to fold it up. Do we want to get the other camera over here? How am I going to do this? There we go. So you just want to, basically, and I hate to use the word, you know, like a taco, you're going to make a pocket. So you fold it over and just roll it, right?
It looks like a burrito.
It looks like a burrito, but this is Italian burrito. The only difference is that, you know, the burrito has a vowel at the end.
And it'll
so that's
automatic,
okay.
you don't have to start pinching or anything like that? Or just stick
No,
together?
I don't do it that way. I mean, you could, but then you're opening yourself up to having the thing open if you don't pinch
Heartbreak.
it. Heartbreak. Your stuff's going to leak out. So we're going to top it. Maria wanted to break the egg, so Maria, just crack that egg in the middle. No, right here, babe.
No.
Okay.
I was going to say, that would be an ingenious one.
Yeah,
cool.
we could do that. We could do that, absolutely. So you just want to give it a little...
Pour that in here. And you should wash your hands. Wash your hands right away. You never know with eggs. I always say that to my kids with raw
Absolutely.
eggs.
I wash my hands 9 million times a day.
Yep.
So we're going to top this, and what the egg is going to do, it's going to act as a glue to our sesame seeds,
I have to try that.
and it's also going to make it nice and golden brown.
That's what I used to do with my kids.
That's great. Thanks, Victoria. Poor honey had a heart attack. So we're going to throw this in the oven. 350 degrees. I cook it on a little lower heat because we want the inside to melt. So 350 degrees for about 35 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
How do you know if it's done? What if the outside starts, it shouldn't cook, get browner faster or anything like that?
Well,
Prematurely?
that's why I turn the heat down. So as it gets golden, it'll get
Okay.
nice and crunchy on the outside. The inside's going to be done.
I have made them where the inside stays a little raw, and there's nothing more disgusting. See, I have made every mistake possible.
Yes,
what do you
you
think I
have.
did wrong?
I
Look
don't
at
know.
that's the one I made.
The thing you did, that's exactly, this is the one you made, exactly.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest, you made this, but you can see how it's nice and golden brown. The inside is cooked.
So that's a big one that you did.
That's a big one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big one, because I know the camera guys and the maintenance, everybody's going to come in and grab a piece, so I made a nice big one.
That's Maria and mine. What are they going to eat? They're going to eat that little one.
You're going to have to fight Anthony Conji and Joanna
Right.
for this, you know, because they like these. But, you know, this makes a great lunch.
This is the best part.
That is the best part, and you showed that I just tore the...
Here, you can have this part. I don't want to touch it.
So, Victoria, you know, cut it.
Now,
cut
is
it
that
nice
a
and thick.
whole pizza dough?
That's a whole pizza dough.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, just to show you on the inside, everything's melted, everything's cooked together. Put a little sauce. If you don't want to make sauce, we sell sauce at the restaurant to go, so you can use that as a dip.
I've got to give
You know?
Maria one, too.
Here, Maria. You get the end piece. There you go.
This is delicious.
So, I mean, it's nice and easy for the kids. It's a nice lunch. It's a nice dinner. Throw it with a salad. Works out great.
What'd you do with the olives?
Nothing. I forgot to put them in. And again, you've kept your streak alive pointing out things that I forgot. So thanks a lot
That's
for that.
because I love
no,
that so
actually, you know what? I'm going to redeem myself. We're going to make another one, and we're going to put peppers, and we're going to put olives in it. And that's going to be for the vegetarians.
And you guys sell calzones.
No.
You don't
No,
sell?
I
Not
just thought
even
I
for
would make
specials?
this for, you know, because the kids, yeah, for specials once in a while. Yeah. So,
Once again.
I know, right? Exactly.
Stepping in stuff.
Stuff.
All right, we're
It's
going
all
to finish
good.
our calzones. All right, we are done. Maria and I, at least, are done with our calzones, and now we would like something sweet, so Marco is making
So-
Zeppelis?
These are going to be, well,
Donuts?
like a pizza frita, like
Pizza
a donut.
frita.
We're calling, these are Joy bag of donuts. And what you want to do is you want to just roll it. You want to put a little flour on your hands.
Okay,
so it
and that's
doesn't
just
stick.
from the dough, from the
Just from the dough
calzone.
that's left. And then you want to make sure your oil's hot. So I'll show you how to make sure your oil's hot. Take a real small piece, drop it in. See the bubble?
Yep.
It comes up. You want it to be about 375, 365 degrees.
Okay.
So then once you're ready to make the donuts, you just want to give it a little pinch, and you throw it in the oil and push it away from you so that it doesn't splash back on you.
There you
And
go.
then let it cook until a nice golden brown.
Want to try?
Yes, thank you very much. You're the only one that lets me try anything because you don't really know how bad a cook I am. Thank you. Hey, you know what? I'm going to call Laura up here. Laura, come on. Oh, this is the finished product.
That's the
Here,
finished
may I
product.
offer
These
you
are-
one?
No, I purposely put powdered sugar on it because I figured everybody'd be wearing black today.
Yeah, exactly, just to get back at us. All right, Marco, Maria, and Gabrielle, I hope you feel better. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thanks for having
Excellent
us.
ideas for kids at home today, specifically.
Absolutely, definitely.
You're wonderful.
Do you want to say hello to somebody?
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi to my friends.
You know, that's always important. I'd like to say hi to my friends, too.
Hi, friends.
Anybody else money, give it back to us. Right, perfect.
We have a great show tomorrow. A new chef, Chef Aaron from Wegmans, here making a very special recipe.
Yum. And I will show you another fun, great thing you can do here in Western New York.
And look at that, your dad undermined you as well. A very special student.